I'll just say a really quick thing first about what we'll do. So we're shifting to focus on emotions, and this first meditation will bring in care and compassion. But really, what I want to emphasize here is bringing in care in just the lightest, gentlest way. It's really just a very soft touch. And actually, even less than a touch, it's just a presence. So you could think of it as just like a soft touch, a soft embrace, just being present, having a little bit of warmth towards your own experience, whatever that is, however it is unfolding. And so this is one of the ways that we let be. We let the experience unfold. We let the emotion be there. We cultivate a quality of relationship with our own experience. But really emphasizing here just a very light, gentle touch of care. And I'll bring in a few different prompts that you can try out to see if they help you to shift into that, to bring that intention and see what comes forward. Okay, so make your way to a comfortable meditation posture. And you can do this just while sitting down or as you make your way there. Just bring in a few gentle movements. So, you can just move in whatever way feels good to you. That works great. Feel into what your body wants. And if you're not sure what to do, I'll just suggest a few shoulder rolls. Might also like to bring in a little movement of your neck, so turning the head to one side and then turning to the other side. You might also like to bring your ear to your shoulder, just feeling gentle stretch, and then on the other side. And option here to stretch your arms out to the side, to raise them above you. And then just shake out the hands, fingers, arms. You get bonus points if you yawn. And just settling in to your meditation posture after you have done whatever movement feels helpful for now. And in your posture, notice that you can set yourself up in a way that is careful and caring. So just check your alignment. Helps to have knees lower than hips. Also feeling the natural curve of your spine, allowing there to be that length and uprightness. The crown of the head gently lifting upwards. You can slightly lower the chin. You might like to place the tongue against the roof of the mouth, just behind the upper teeth. And the jaw relaxed, but the lips touching. That tends to work for most people. But feel what works for your body. And just bring this intention of being relaxed and alert, setting yourself up for comfort and ease. I'm going to guide us through 3 rounds of clearing breath, so you can follow along, or you're welcome to just breathe in whatever way feels good for you. And if you do follow along, make sure just not to strain. So if the instruction is a little too long, just feel free to breathe, finding ease and comfort in breathing as well. And so if you're following along, inhale, let the belly expand as you breathe in. And then breathe out, releasing, relaxing. Round 2, breathe in. Filling the lungs, taking a deep breath. Pause at the top. And then breathe out. Breathing out all the air. And then one more round. Inhaling. Breathing in. Energizing the body. Pause at the top. Take another little sip of air. And then breathe out. Smooth, long exhale. Then let your breath fall into a comfortable rhythm. And let the mind fall open. And tuning in to the awareness that is already here. This bright, clear knowing. And then setting an intention for this practice. You might have an intention that you're already working with. Feel free to bring that to mind now. I'm going to offer the intention of treating each practice as an act of care. Caring for yourself. Settling, calming, shifting how you can relate to experience. This is all caring for yourself. But this is also an act of care for others. The more resources you have, the easier it is to show up for others, to let those benefits ripple out to those around you. And with that, you can tune in to this gentle quality of care, this gentle presence, just being with your experience. And this is just that light touch. A light touch that just allows all of your experience to be exactly as it is. Now, I'll invite you to notice your present moment sensations, the sounds that you can hear. The visual forms that you're aware of. And the sensations of the body. Notice, out of all of the sensations, what feels grounding, safe, and stable. And so this could be a sensation like the feeling of sitting, being supported by the chair or cushion. Could also be your feet on the floor, your hands resting. Could be the breath, There might also be a stable sound or a stable visual form that you can ground into. But just notice what feels grounding and stable for you. When you find that sensation just hanging out there, just taking in that sense of grounding, letting this be your anchor. And then you can let your anchor move to the background. Feel free to return back to it at any point. And then I'll invite you to bring awareness to your whole body experience. So you might open to the whole body just through intention. And then suddenly the whole body is filled with bright, clear awareness. Or you might find it helpful to go part by part. So you can firstly feel into the base of your body, where your body makes contact with the chair or cushion. Then expand to include the lower body. The whole of both legs from the hips all the way down to the toes. And then expanding to include the torso, the belly, the chest, the sides of the torso, the lower back, middle back, and upper back. And then including the shoulders and the arms, so both sides, all the way down to the fingertips. And then including the neck and the throat. And then including the head, the back of the head, top of the head, sides of the head, and including the ears, forehead, eyes, cheeks, nose, mouth and jaw, the whole of the head, and the whole of the body. All filled with bright, clear awareness. sensitive to the whole body. Grounding yourself in whole body experience. And with this whole body awareness, you might be noticing sensations like pressure, warmth or coolness, the texture of clothes. That's totally fine. Just opening and receiving all of that sensation. You might also be feeling into the felt sense, the overall feeling, texture, tonality of that whole body space. And this can be vague and murky. It can be hard to describe or have a more than words quality. Sometimes you just know that you're feeling something. It might not clearly be a sensation or emotion, but you know you're feeling something. As long as you're aware of something in the present moment, then this is the practice. The practice of attuning to this experience of the body right now. And so if at any point you notice your awareness has shrunk or collapsed or narrowed, or you notice you've gotten distracted by a thought, no problem. Just noticing that, gently expanding to the whole body awareness. And here, see if you can intend to bring kindness into your awareness. Can you be present with this experience? Can you hold that gently with a little bit of warmth? Just like you might hold some space for a friend. Or even how you might pause to hold open a door for someone walking behind you. It's just a pause and a creating of space. And see if you can get a clear sense of what you are feeling in the body. And I mean that can be clear that you are knowing there is murkiness, uncertainty, confusion. You can still know that clearly. So just check in and feel what is present for you in the body. Is there heaviness or discomfort? Is there emotion, happiness, sadness, anger, joy? Is there spaciousness, openness? And as you check in and feel into that experience, you might even find that tuning in and bringing words to the experience helps to bring a curiosity. And this curiosity allows the experience to shift. So just staying here for a few minutes with the whole body awareness, tuning in to whatever you are sensing, whatever you are feeling. Good. Now, with whatever you are presently experiencing, whatever is alive right now for you in your body, in your experience, I want you to ask yourself, how do I feel towards this? Now, what you might get back could be you feel kind, compassionate, caring, curious. There might be gentleness or tenderness. And you might also get back boredom, frustration, anger, aversion. It's all totally fine. And then, for whatever you are present with, I want you to ask yourself, can I be with this? Can I be with this? Now, if you get an answer back that is no, can't be with this, and that's a good indication to come back to your anchor, to direct the mind to something that helps you cultivate some calm, helps you settle. You might also find the answer is yes. And perhaps that even brings some relaxation or opening. And notice here that you can also more fully be with pleasant sensations, pleasant experiences, positive emotion. Can I be with this? Now, if you are experiencing anything difficult, a phrase that can help is, can I hold this lightly? Can I hold this suffering lightly? And just allowing that experience to be there and held with lightness, with gentleness. And there's a few more moves we can try. If there is something difficult or painful, if there is aversion, one of these is to bring in a sense of image, bring in imaginal practice. You might imagine that you are picking up and moving whatever is difficult so that it sits beside you. And you can just let this take shape in whatever way your imagination works. Imagining taking a difficult emotion and having it sit beside you. Having a challenging thought or memory, placing it beside you. And then just being with it. Just like how you might offer your presence to a child. Just being with it whenever they are ready to talk. Just holding that space. And then one last move to try. And this can be for whatever you are experiencing, positive or negative. You can see if it's possible to shift into a mode of complete welcoming for whatever is arising, whatever sensation, to really offer acceptance. One way to do this is with the phrase, "May this be held in loving presence." May this be held in loving presence. And the other suggestion is to actually imagine a figure that could hold this in loving presence. This could be a figure of a person who you believe embodies kindness and compassion. Could be a historical or mythical figure, perhaps Quan Yin or the Buddha, if those resonate with you. Or you could just bring to mind the most compassionate version of yourself. Just inviting and letting come forward the most compassionate, most caring form of yourself. May this be held in loving presence, embodying this caring presence. Good. And we'll gradually start transitioning here. So I invite you again to feel into your body. Really notice what's here, what's alive. You might like to take a deeper breath. And then just begin gently moving. Begin blinking open the eyes, coming out of the formal practice. And just noticing in that transition how you feel.